Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Everything Good About Life. In case you're new here, my name is Yudia. So in today's video guys, this has been something I've been doing for a very long time now, and I've just realized that it's actually something people are doing out there. I had not thought that other people might be doing it, and this is envelope banking. So this is not going to be as advanced as Dave Ramsey's envelope challenge, 100 envelope challenge, or anything like that. It's just basically something I do to save the little money I have, right? And this is so important for this is so important for low income earners. You can do something like this. And also, as you can see, these are not really envelopes, they're just papers I've folded, right? You can do anything you want. You don't have to follow the rules as long as you're saving. That's the most important thing, the saving. So this is how I do it, guys. Basically, I come up with my budget allocation, and then once everything is set, I write on the envelopes where I'm going to save and where I'm keeping the money I'm going to spend, like my expenses. Now, on my first envelope, you can see it's written electricity and internet. Now, basically, I'm paid monthly. So every month I'm paid, I allocate money for the next month, not for this month. I allocate money for the next month for the money I'm going to pay for the internet and the money I'm going to pay for electricity. I put it in this envelope so that the following month, even if my salary comes in late, I will not be late on my bills because I already have money strategically placed for the electricity and the internet. Sometimes the electricity comes in cheaper, so I get to save a lot of money during that specific month anyway. And you can see, as I told you, this is not actually an envelope, it's just a paper I've folded to represent the envelope. There are no rules here, guys, no rules at all. This is for my bank. Now, for the bank, it's basically here. If you've watched my video on Kakeibo method of saving, if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link here around there and you watch that video. So in the Kakeibo video, I write down my expenses, my monthly planning, expenses, savings, and all that you will get in the video. Now, during the savings, there is a place for my bank. So my savings account money comes from the savings I've done all month, the whole month, right? So at the end of the month, when I'm going down to look at my Kakeibo method of saving, the savings I get come here. They come here, and then I will separate them so that I take one portion to my own personal savings, another portion to my savings with my hubby, which is a joint account. So that's how I do it. So this next envelope is for transport. Now, I normally use 5,000 shillings for transport. Okay, more like 4,000 shillings for transport in a month. But since I relocated to Limuru, I use 200 shillings a day. There is no saving. Unless I bumped into my mother-in-law and she's going to pay for my transport that day, I will not save even 1 shilling. The transport is fixed. If you stay in Nairobi, you know that when it rains, your transport fare hikes up. When there are no buses coming in, your fare hikes again. And when it's off-peak hours, your fare is a little bit cheaper. Well, that doesn't happen at my place. The fare is standardized. No matter what is happening, you're going to pay 100 shillings. So it's 100 shillings to 100 shillings from, which totals to 200 shillings. Now, in my transport envelope, I put in 5,000 shillings. I've already put them. This is for next month, which is March. Who wants money? I've told you, I already put money in my envelope for an advanced month. Now, this is for March because we're already in February. So I put 5,000 shillings mainly for two reasons. There are weeks that actually have five weeks. There are months that actually have 5 weeks in a month, and also you never know, things can go wrong, so you actually have to save more than you're supposed to save, right? So what I normally do is every week, like every Sunday, I take 1,000 shilling note, I put in my transport envelope wallet. I've also done a video about how I separate my finances. If you've not watched that video and you are interested, I'll leave a link around here. So I use that 1,000 shillings for the whole week. And then on Sunday again, I come here, I take another 1,000 shillings, I put in my transport wallet. And it goes on and on. Now, this is my expenses envelope, and you will realize that I have two expenses envelopes. So this is expense 2 and this is expense 1. Now, after I've done my budget, I've already put everything where it's supposed to be, each money allocated to where it's supposed to be. The remaining amount of money goes to my expenses, and expenses is anything I want to buy, anything, grocery, clothes, absolutely anything I'm going to buy that doesn't include bills like paying rent and other stuff. The remaining amount of money comes here in the second expense envelope. Now, it's from here that I remove money and put in this other expense envelope. Now, I know it seems like a lot of work, but I have a good reason why I do that. This helps me keep track of how much money I'm using. And by the way, there is a third place I put my expenses. I put my expenses money. So I've got like 3 places my expense money goes to. So from here, okay, let me start all over again so that I can explain better. The money that remains after I have solved all my billing problems and whatever money goes where, the savings and everything, the money that remains, the extra amount of money, I put here in my second expense envelope. So every time I don't have money here, I come to this envelope. I pick probably 1,000 shillings, I put in this envelope, right? So every time I want to use anything, I want to buy anything, it's in this envelope that I will come to, right? So I take the money from here, let's say 500 shillings. I take 500 shillings from here and then I will put in this bag. Now, it's this wallet that I travel with in my purse every day. So when I buy something, I use that money, the 500 shilling note I took from here, I will use it. Make sure to record Kakeibo method. Make sure to record what I've bought and how much I've bought it. And the change that remains is kept here. So when the money that is here is depleted, I will come back to this, right? Remember, we put here 1,000 shillings note. I've already taken 500 shillings, so it's 500 shillings remaining. So when I finish my 500 shillings, I will come back to this 500 shillings and put here again. And when I have finished using it, this is empty, this is empty, I will go back here. So it's easy to track the small change you use every day. Remember, I told you, especially junk food, these 10 shillings you use, the 5 shillings, the 20 shillings, that doesn't seem like it's a lot of money. That's where you spend a lot of money, my dear, and you are never aware of it. Because if you're going to take like 1,000 shillings and you use it like the whole 1,000 shillings, you will remember. Trust you me, you will remember. I've just used 1,000 shillings in a day. But when you use 10 bob in a day, you will not remember. It's just 10 shillings. Moving on swiftly. Now, the last envelope I have is Sako. So, this envelope, okay, it has helped me in many ways. I don't know. But the main reason it's here is because I was planning on joining a Sako. And it's been taking a longer time than expected. I don't really have a valid reason why I have not joined yet. But I did my research, and my sister is also in the same Sako. And I've just been taking my sweet time. So I really don't have an excuse why I haven't joined. But the one thing I'm doing is that every time, Kakebo again, every time I come to note down my Kakebo savings, there is a place for Sako. And for the Sako, they say that the minimum amount, did they say that or I decided? I think I decided that the minimum amount I'll be contributing for like a month is 1,000 shillings. So every time I come to my Kakebo method, I note down 1,000 shillings note for that month, for the Sako. Now I put in this envelope. Like I contribute for the Sako. It's like pretend that I've already joined the Sako, but instead I'm just putting the money here, which is not really advisable because it's not earning me any interest sitting in this envelope, but still it helps me keep my mind on the fact that I have to join a Sako. So you guys, if you know a good Sako out there that I should join, talk to me about it. Also talk to me about the envelope savings if you're doing this. If you're probably doing the 100 envelope savings challenge or anything you're doing, however way you're saving your money, please tell us so that we can be able to achieve financial freedom. So if you like this video, please remember to subscribe, comment on the comment section, leave a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you will get notified. If you love this kind of content, tell me about it and tell me what video you would like me to do next. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always clicking on my videos and for all the amazing support you have been giving me. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate so much. Until the next video, this has been Everything Good About Life.